So, President Trump won. I was rooting for him secretly because Oregon apparently is a Democratic state. Did not know that so many people were voting for a psychopathic woman who, granted, does not deserve to be president, but you know what? That's because nobody liked Hillary. It's not the fact that she was a woman or whatever, and he's just a misogynist, and everybody wants to vote for a misogynist. Everybody's freaking out. Like, literally freaking out over the fact that Trump won, and all these gay, trans people from the LGBTQ community on my Facebook. A lot of people that I went to high school with, and people that I met after, that were pro-Hillary are terrified. Fucking terrified. They're so afraid of what might happen because one guy who might have said some shit won. How much of a child can you be if you're terrified, quivering in your little SJW boots? And it's not even SJWs. It's So, you know these trigger warnings that they have, right? And when you say a triggering word or a triggering sentence or there's triggering images, what do? They run, they hide, they cry. And it's kind of pointless. They don't actually help themselves by going in the corner and quivering. What happens in horror movies when the person quivers in a corner? They get fucking killed. Like, not as that as an analogy, like the worst happens when you hide and go away and don't confront things. You're basically running away and with your tail between your legs. It's fucking pointless. It's stupid. I see all these people posting this stuff. And you know what I posted on Facebook? I think I said, one of my posts was, goodbye cry bullies. The PC police are going to finally be out of this country. And the first message I got was, stop being a jerk, LOL. And then under that is a reply from the same person. Oh, right, free speech. Fuck you, you prick. Granted, you're allowed to feel that way, just because I said one thing, which, that's what I want gone. I know Trump is not for PC. He's very upfront. He's very much mindful of what people are thinking and saying that. The thing is I literally, not even 2 seconds after I posted this, I got that response. I was like, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. And that's what, I think I responded back to her with that. And then another person from my high school posted saying, I shouldn't live here anymore. Granted, I grew up here, went to high school with that same person, was actually mindful of her being a lesbian, and didn't give two shits whether she liked to munch. You know what I mean? Like, just because I was pro-Trump, just because anybody is pro-Trump, does not mean that they're sexist, racist, transphobic, which, that word derives from homophobia, which I know is real because my father is homophobic, but, and I say but, my father doesn't give two shits what they do behind closed doors. He doesn't care. He looks away in public. He pretty much calls me gay for having earrings, which is not gay at all. It's just body jewelry. But he makes fun of me. You know what? Fine. Cool. I have tough skin. I've got some battle scars, emotional and physical. It doesn't hurt my feelings when he calls me a faggot. Because I'm not one. And if you are one, don't take offense. It's just a fucking word. But anyways, with him, when you mention gay people, he just shudders. That's all. That's the immense hate that you say is from homophobia and transphobia. My dad is homophobic. He does not like gay people, but he does not arrest them. Because, granted, he's a police officer. He doesn't arrest them because they're gay or try to demean them or dehumanize them. He just doesn't care. And I think a lot of people who voted for Trump don't care about LGBTQ in the way that you think we don't care. We don't mind it. we're tolerant of it. I have met many gay men who are cool and are friendly and are not hateful. Like a lot of the ones I've seen. And you know what? It's 18 and 19-year-old kids who just learned that they could vote, and high school kids, people that don't even understand the real world and how it works. You know, this whole rhetoric of everybody has to be nice to each other, everybody has to be happy, does not work. Because when you screw one person, the other person gets away scot-free. You know what I mean? There's always a loser. And that's fine. That's what competition, that's what our country was built on, is the competition. I'm sorry that I'm shaking the camera. I'm holding it. You know, I don't really have a stand where I'm at. And my dog took up the couch. She's gone now. Where are the other dogs? Oh, Annie! Well, she might not be outside. But still. Okay, so there's a lot of... There's Lucy Goose. Lucy Goose. Goosey. Oh, Goosey. Look at you. Goosey, goosey, goo. So, do you think I'm a misogynist because I voted for Trump? That's fine. I don't hate women. I am dating a beautiful woman as we speak. And she does not support Trump. She hates Trump. Oh, apparently there's pictures being taken. She hates Trump. She does not support the douchebag. And that's fine. He's a prick. He really is an asshole. He has been his whole life. You fired. You know? Okay. Okay. You know, you fired. All right. Okay. You fired. You know, I've always thought of him as a joke myself. The big orange. My little brother was born with a Donald Trump comb over. And I've said that since I was like 9. All right. You look like the Michelin Man and Donald Trump fused together in some fusion bullshit. I'm getting off track. But either way, Trump won. And there are people burning fucking flags? Are you fucking serious? That isn't freedom of expression. You can't burn a national symbol. If you went to another country and did that, your ass would die. You would get beheaded in Syria, in Libya, in Afghanistan. You would be sent to jail. Maybe your fingers would get cut off by the fucking Yakuza if you did that in Japan. They would roast your ass worse than anybody. They would torture you because you burned their flag. But no, we can fucking get away with burning our national symbol of hope and freedom. You know, you're free to do what you want. And the fact of the matter is, the fact that you didn't go to jail for burning that flag shows how much freedom you have. Because in the Trump America that you think is going to happen, like the Christians thought what an atheist America would look like, this is pretty much an atheist America. And it looks like a bunch of whiny babies. Nothing like they depicted. I saw a video when I was a kid. And it was like, oh, an atheist community. And basically the dad comes home, cheats on his wife. The wife murders the neighbor. The fucking dog is on fire. You know, it's so stupid. And it's nothing like they're thinking. The atheist America that we have now is a bunch of whiny little crybabies who, if your opinion differs from theirs, they tend to shy away and scream, fucking rapist, with no evidence of the sort. You know, I've seen multiple people and heard of multiple people whose lives have almost been ruined by these kind of people, and they weren't doing anything wrong. They're good people. They help out in their community. Hell, some of them were Christian, for God's sakes, and they were really kind and thoughtful. And as soon as something bad happened that someone didn't like, or they said something, they get fired, they get ridiculed, they get demonized. You know, you don't want, you say Trump supporters dehumanize people. Well, dehumanizing is the same word as demonizing, and you guys do a lot of it. You guys demonize the shit out of Trump supporters, saying that we're all bigots. You know what? My sister fucking dated a black dude named Steven. And honestly, didn't matter. Guy was addicted to coke. That's what mattered. He was a fucking druggie. Didn't matter what fucking pigment or melanin someone had. I'm sick and tired of this. I want this to stop. I go on Facebook and everybody's crying and giving out the suicide hotline. If you literally have to go to the point of almost killing yourself, how much of a coward are you? I'm sorry, but committing suicide because you didn't get your way is the biggest babyish thing you could do. You would ruin other people's lives for the benefit of you getting your way. Go fuck yourself. There are a lot of people that die without killing themselves that are a lot sadder. I could care less. I fucking knew about a chick in high school that killed herself, and I said this one thing because I was asked to sign her picture in memoriam, and I signed it, and I didn't say anything. And they asked me, well, why didn't you say anything? I was like, you know what? She was whatever. I guess she was bullied and didn't come out to say anything, didn't reach out to anybody. She was abused at home, and she had to give up. She didn't fight. You know, there are multiple different ways to fight. Asking for help is a form of fighting. Going to someone for help. And yeah, sometimes it fucking sucks. I was ridiculed. I had a misandrist boss who literally told me to shut the fuck up and do my work. As I was working, not talking. She literally thought I spoke and then came after me, red-faced, pissed off, yelling in my face. Because I was a dude. The girls at work could stand around and do nothing. And they got away with it when she was on the clock. That's the kind of America that Hillary wanted. And I don't like that. I believe that that's the kind of America. You know what? I honestly believe that as soon as she became president, she was going to invite Syria on over. And guess what? We're going to have to follow some other shit laws that they create because they funded her most of the time. But back to what I was actually saying, because I went off on a fucking rant there, but Trump is president. You guys haven't even given the guy a fucking chance this whole time. You've gone through and you picked out past things from like 14, 15 years ago that he said. Dude might be a different person. And yeah, we talk like that in the locker room. And honestly, if you fucking segment shit and listen to the media where they edit and change words and flip shit around because we have that technology, fuck Final Cut Pro on Mac, which I hate Mac, but knew how to use that to make people say what I wanted them to say. They just had to say a set of words, you know? And cutting it off short before the full response is given, they do that all the time. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm done listening to the crybaby bullshit. The man, we didn't win. We gotta all kill ourselves. We're leaving this country. No, you're fucking not. You're gonna stay here because not much is gonna change in the laws that you guys think. Roe versus Wade isn't gonna get overturned because there's too many people pro-choice versus the pro-life bullshit. I'm pro-choice and I still like Trump. I don't care. Honestly, I don't think that will be touched because that has been an issue for a long time and it's still available. Seriously. You know, this is exactly what they kind of did during Prohibition. It's a word prohibition now. You can't say triggering words. You can't offend people. I'm sick and tired of tippy-toeing and eggshell walking around little baby pansy asses who honestly don't deserve my respect in that sort of way. If you come to me and I say, hi, I'm Ryan, and they shut up, you fucking cisgendered white male privileged motherfucker, I'm probably gonna run you over with my car because that was fucking rude. You know, that kind of offensive shit. I just said hello to someone and they fucking get triggered. This is like literally having a bunch of people that all the strong people died off or have kept their mouths shut because all these weak ass people, everybody wins, everybody deserves a trophy. No, every time I failed at something or didn't get something, I might have been upset, which you're allowed to be upset. I didn't demand for whatever fucking reason for me to have a retrial for the soccer team tryout. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't give a shit if I lost during wrestling matches because the guy was bigger than me. You know what I mean? He was better. He was better at it. He deserved the win. It's like video gamers who get killed all the time on Black Ops and their KD gets messed up. And they fucking flip out and start blaming other people. It's a fucking blame game, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of your stupid little crybolly asses blame gaming and trying to guilt trip everybody to go your way. I'm done. I'm literally sick and tired of third wave feminism, of SJW, of gender politics. And guess what? With Trump being here, that shit will be over. And I'm so happy that all of this PC... I want to be able to say a fucking rape joke that does not even include raping anybody. It's just like, oh, fuck, dude, I just got raped hard. You know, like, raping means, like, forcefully penetrated. And it fucking sucks. Like, that's what we generalize it. It fucking sucks, and it's horrible to be raped. And if your performance... you don't do well and you're like, well, they fucking raped me out there, man. That basically, you're saying, this fucking sucked. It was horrible. That's what it was saying. Not, oh, rape culture. Rape's serious and satirical. Everything can be satirical or serious. Everything. This election was serious and satirical. Your gender politics are serious and satirical. I'm not going to use your pronouns because I don't have to. I don't have to respect you. I'm going to leave with this final note. Respect is earned, not given. I don't know you. I don't have to respect how you think because I don't give a shit. And I'm glad that we have a president who will abide by that. You don't deserve my respect, people that I don't know. You have to earn it and get to know me. That's where the respect comes from. Now, doesn't mean I don't give respect out without knowing someone. Just goes to show that people are different and people have different views. And sorry, your shit didn't work out. I'm sorry that you're crying and feel that you have to kill yourself to feel better. Don't do it. It's stupid. Don't fucking kill yourself. You're basically giving up and letting things happen when you could fight, or you could bring to the table a genuine argument that we are willing to discuss. Because I don't give a shit if there's kit gendered or gray gendered. That's not real to me. That doesn't exist. That's not science. There's no science behind it. There's a lot of fucking facts against your gender identity, against transphobia, and what it really means, against the racism that you guys have said has just been blatant. It's done. Give me actual statistics and facts. Maybe we'll discuss it. Be like, oh, well, shit, I didn't know that. Wow, that's a really good cited source. I'm stumped. That's what we were asking for, and all you did was, fuck Trump, fuck Hillary, Black Lives Matter, blah, 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 blah. It sounded like a bunch of 2-year-olds wanting ice cream. And the single mom going, okay, darlings, I'll try. Ah! That's what you want. Not, fuck you. You know what I mean? The mom just gives in. She caves. We don't need that anymore. We need parents that need to discipline their kids. We need the criminal people that came to our country without doing the proper steps to be sent home where they don't belong here. They don't deserve welfare, which in Oregon, I've seen people that don't speak English, which is a requirement, by the way, to live here, to be in this country, to pass that test. You have to speak English. You have to recite everything, all of the presidents. We have to know that you're legit before you can come over here and live with us. But you don't have to. And I've seen people that literally speak no English get food stamps. Get given housing. It's god-awful. We don't do that. We don't harbor criminals. It's against the law to do that. But because the crybollies didn't get their way, a lot of people didn't want to be considered racist, which racism is a huge stick in this country. It's a huge, trigger word for everybody. I don't give a shit about what color your skin is. if you came over here without any permission, whether you're European, Canadian, Asian, Russian, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Go back to your country. You don't belong here. You're a criminal. Doesn't matter what color of skin or what race or whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm going to end that note on that note because that's what people are pissed off about. That's what people are afraid about. They're afraid of women being demolished in the workplace, which is not going to happen. It's already built up too much. That wouldn't happen. Plus, the people of the United States don't really want that to happen. Even the people that voted for Trump, they're not trying to diminish the women's role. There's not going to be this huge race war. The KKK isn't standing behind Trump valiantly saying, "Now can we lynch him?" That's not happening. I don't see nooses hanging up all around Oregon. There's a town in Oregon called Dallas that's full of KKK members. You can still see the rope marks on the trees. I don't see that town filled up with white supremacist bastards going, "Yeah, fucking drink beers!" It's not happening just because Trump won. You guys are idiots for assuming that. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. That's all I have to say. Bye, YouTube. Catch you later.